Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Sechuayo, a.k.a. Coach Bird, and I'm the host of the BYRDCAGE Show. Cousin Tracy?
What's up?
We are back at it. I know. We've had a couple weeks off, you know what I'm saying, between basketball games, and Cuz had a little surgery. How the hand doing? Matter of fact.
Sore, it's a little sore, but I'm good.
Okay. My mom, Dukes, had a little health scare, you know what I'm saying, but she's home now and doing much better, you know what I'm saying, but just keep her in your prayers, you know what I'm saying. So we've been missing in action a little bit, but we are back.
I think that number's wrong on the episode, too.
No, that's because the last one was my sister, 117. You know
wow. It has been a long time. I'm happy to be back on the couch.
You know
it feels great.
It feels, you know what I'm saying? It's like I actually missed this, you know what I'm saying? When I was setting up this morning, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Back in my element.
Yes.
Back in my element. Well, you know what I'm saying? We coming back at you strong with a very, very special guest, you know what I'm saying? A very special guest sitting on the couch in the cage. My man, USMAN Tijani, is in the building with us today. What's up, bro?
What's going on, y'all? Pleasure.
Definitely appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we're going to let you tell your story a little bit, but before we get into that, I'm going to give my little quick background, you know what I'm saying? I became, was that 15, 16?
Yeah.
15, 16 season was my first season at West Hampton Tech, where I'm still at coaching, and this was my point guard over here, you know what I'm saying? He was a senior that year. I came in not knowing what we had left, you know what I'm saying? But after evaluations and all that good stuff, my starting point guard right here, and now we fast forwarded to 23, 24, and now he's on my coaching staff. You know what I'm saying? Now he's on my coaching staff. So I say that to say, young folk, you know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you don't burn bridges. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you're always in a position that if you want to do something different in your life, that you have people around you that you can go back to and get that help. You know what I'm saying?
Evolution.
Facts. Because if he was, I ain't gonna say no names, I'll be like, if you don't get out my gym, you know what I'm saying? But nah, let's get right into it. Let's tell the folk that don't know you, because, you know, I know a lot of people that's going to watch this episode is going to tune in because they do know you, but they might not even know everything about you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let some folk know just the beginnings of Ooze, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So I was born in Central Jersey, so in Old Bridge, New Jersey.
Okay.
Up in Sayreville. Lived there for about maybe 6 years. Then my uncle was down in Willingboro, so we used to come out during the summers and visit with my cousins. And my mom was like, this might be a good place where we could settle at. And then she moved out here. That was like second or third grade.
Okay.
So I've been living in Willingboro ever since. Then after that, went to BCIT instead of going to Willingboro because, you know, Mom, we're African, right? So we from Nigeria. So it's when she's seen, you can test your way into this school, and you can get a trade. And look, it opened her eyes.
That was it, huh?
So before I thought you was going to lead with that.
Yeah.
Pronounce your name correctly for me.
USMAN Tijani.
And you guys are from?
Nigeria.
And when did you were you born here in America or?
Yeah, I was born here. My parents were born in Africa.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
What does your name mean?
So I'm the sixth disciple of a prophet.
Nice.
I thought you was going to lead with that. There you have it. And just know I'm horrible with names. Anybody that know me know that I'm horrible with names.
Yeah.
So you'll just get Sweetie every now and then.
It's all good.
You just got to call him Ooze. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good. Yeah, it was this one substitute teacher. She had called me Salami one time. Yeah, I'm just like, all right, yo.
Salami.
Yo.
But I will tell you this. I can feel your pain because I've had many a teacher mispronounce my first name.
Yes.
So I can feel your pain. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't know how to pronounce your name until they said it on the announcement.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Listen, I think I've been pronouncing his name wrong all these years. And I think it might have been like his mom. We were somewhere and mom said his name. I was like, I like added A's or something.
It's all good. I knew you was talking about.
Yeah.
But my whole life I've been calling him that. You should have made the correction.
Yeah,
man,
that is true.
Right, so finish Ooze. You from Willingboro.
Yeah, so went to BCIT. Had my trade was culinary. I really only did that so I could eat before games. So
smart.
Yeah, give me a nice little good meal before playing. And then I went to Delaware State Never knew really about HBCUs.
Hornets.
Yeah, Hornets. Shout out to the Hornets. I did a lot of things there. I ended up pledging Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. I was SGA president for a couple clubs. Still right now, I'm on the advisory board for a Black Male Initiative out there. Nice. So I'm definitely like just still connected as an alumnus over there. And then now I'm getting my MBA at Wilmington University in Wilmington, Delaware. So, and now I'm back here in Jersey and coaching with my coach.
So if you haven't watched us, Delaware State is close to my heart.
Yes.
My daughter was Miss DSU 2009-2010.
Okay.
She pledged AKA there. She was also junior class vice president her junior year on SGA.
That's dope.
So Delaware State is like a home for me.
I mean, to the point where she'll
I go to
homecoming by
without the
herself.
daughter. Yeah, because
Like she went to Dell State.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I know. I'm just saying. Like you go to homecoming like you actually went there. I'm saying that's all.
Oh, that was shade.
No, it was not. No, it's not. I was just saying you go like you don't have to go with Mookie and all that. Yeah,
with the older people like my age. Like I'm in the
I mean, they y'all be on both sides, the front and the back.
But they invite me like I went there.
that's
They like,
what
yo, you
I'm
coming down? I'm like, I'm there.
I'm there.
Yeah, I know. A couple of my friends still come to homecoming and never went to my school. Like,
hey, that's what homecoming's for. You know what I'm saying?
Dell State is very welcoming.
Yeah,
very welcoming. I know when my daughter was going there, which would be 06. As the parent, when you take the tour, in the bottom of every dorm at one point it changed.
Yeah.
They had free laundry and a hairdresser and barbershop.
Yeah.
And they was like, we kind of want the kids to know if you don't have the resources or the finances to get those things, you still can keep up on your grooming habits and things like that because boom. But by her sophomore year, you had to have a laundry card.
Yeah, I'm about to say they changed that. The budget was not cut.
Budget wasn't budgeted.
It wasn't allowed that.
It wasn't allowed.
I've been to a couple of Dell State homecomings though. It's always a good time down there.
It's
Can't even front
So congratulations. What is your degree in?
So my bachelor's is in management with a concentration in marketing, and then my MBA is in organizational leadership.
Oh.
I'm saying, hey.
So
intelligence, black intelligence.
What are you currently doing now?
Yeah, so I work at Capital One. I do program management there. So I pretty much work on early careers for HBCU and HSI students. So focused on black and Latinx talent.
There we go. Yeah. There we go. Might be something he can connect with the Daylight Foundation somehow. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Little branch, you know what I mean? So you played all 4 years.
Yeah, so
basketball at West Tech.
No, well, varsity. I started playing my sophomore year.
Okay.
So freshman year. So let me go back to middle school. Actually, so my middle school team, we had probably one of the best middle school teams in the state of New Jersey. We and from 7th to 8th grade, we probably won like, or 6th to 8th grade, probably won like 60-something games and lost 4.
Wow.
And then after it was time to go to high school, everybody was like, yo, where we gonna go?
Right.
So a couple of us had moved, and then a couple of us went to MedTech, went to Willingboro. So it was like now it's kind of like we try to branch off and do our own thing.
Got you.
So I ended up at West Tech freshman year, tried out for the freshman team, and then some guys was talking to the coach like, you gotta bring him up. So I went to go practice with JV like the following day of tryouts. And that's when I realized, I'm like, yo, this guy's kind of big, yo. Like, can you playing with JV and varsity?
Right. Facts,
and like at the time, like what we was doing for like the practice day was so, in my opinion, it was kind of stupid. Like it was like, oh, you gotta get the ball up without dribbling. And mind you, it's like it was so much. It's like you got 3 seconds to get a ball up.
Right.
It was just mad weird stuff. It was like it wasn't really testing what I could do on the floor.
Got you.
So freshman year went by, injured my wrist, but I played here and there. Then as soon as that summer hit, I was on varsity. So we were going to the summer leagues and everything. Started a couple games sophomore year, but then like I was like doing a lot from home. So like I would have to go to work right after practice, and like I didn't even have my own pair of basketball shoes my sophomore year. Like crazy enough, like the day of the prep rally, like I didn't even know what I was gonna wear. And then we had a game that same day. So like shout out to my my old friend I shared, man. He gave me his shoes right off his feet. Right. He's like, yo, you can hoop with these. And I was hooping with them for the rest of the season. But
never gave him back.
Yeah, never gave him back. But the crazy thing is, I ain't wear his size. So the shoes is mad big. So every day I'm dribbling off my feet. I'm like, damn, yo. So like sophomore year shut me down. And then junior year, it was so many guards. So like I was like back and forth. And like, you know, Coach Burt will always tell you like, you know, I was kind of slacking on the workout. And then senior year, like that's when I really like that summer before. I almost was gonna stop playing basketball because like the whole coaching situation. And then they was like, yo, we getting a new coach. My eyes lit up. So I was like, all right, yo, I'm back in the gym. We was going to the Y like every 5 days a week. And then fall league, summer league. I'm like, all right, yo, like I think I got this, yo, low key. Yeah, and then senior year, man, it was a cool ride, yo. I felt I had like the most confidence I ever had in my 4 years playing there. Like I just knew it was my team.
Right.
Like,
we pretty much handed them the keys.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Antoine was like, that's our point guard right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Now, did you want to play when you went to Del State, or you?
Yeah, because I remember when me and you was talking, like we was trying to. I was trying to walk on, and I remember you had put some stuff together because he had put up to Pennsauken, and I met with him during the open house, told me what I had to do and everything. So I got all my NCAA eligibility stuff, clearance, physical and everything. And I was talking to one of the dudes that's on the team because he was close to one of my middle school teammates.
Okay.
He played at Camden Catholic and he was the center there.
Okay. So
I was like, yeah, bro, like He said, so I was working out with him before tryouts, and like I guess they didn't really promote when tryouts was. So like a week later, like I'm posting like workout videos, and he's like, "Yo, bro, like why you ain't slide the tryouts?" I was like, "Why you ain't tell me?"
Yeah, how about that?
So after that, I was like, "Yeah, it's probably a wrap."
Yeah,
so I was like, "Yeah, it is what it is." But yeah, I think like that after our season was over, like I was like trying to contact coaches, D3 and everything, like, and at that point I was like, "Do I really want to do this?"
Right, I got you.
Because is it too late? Like I was just thinking about like the trajectory of my life, and I was like, is basketball gonna fit that?
Right.
So I was like, And a crazy thing is, I was looking at some of the stats from my senior year. I was like, yo, I could have. And it was crazy because it took 4 years, but it's like I really could have been doing this for a little minute if I would have just took it a little bit more serious.
Got you.
I was looking at Willenboro's team, and they had won either their first round of playoffs or their second round. And I remember there was this new school, the College of St. Elizabeth. They ain't have no basketball team. So literally, the coach took like half of Willenboro's roster, and I think a couple guys from like Northern Burlington, and brought them through. And I'm just like, damn, if we would have won a playoff game, it probably could have been us.
Right?
Yeah.
Facts. That's what's up. So we get to Del State, you know what I'm saying? You're doing your thing in the classroom and all that good stuff. And you mentioned earlier about being a Q. What made you want to pledge there? Because, like, did you have anybody in your family that was in black fraternities or anything like that?
When I probated, my mom thought I was joining the cult.
Wait, hold on. I was getting ready to say that because my daughter has a girl on her line who is African. I don't know if she's Nigerian, whatever she is, but her family was livid.
Yeah.
They was like, this is against what we believe.
Yeah.
Like it's like cultish. I'm like, her parents were in on her, and she still did it, and they were like angry with her for a while.
Nah, it was really, my mom, when she came to my probate, she's like, what is going on right now? Like, I'm so confused. But like none of my family was into Greek life. Like, I was on like Twitter one day, like our senior year in high school, and I was just like, I seen like these purple dudes. Yeah, and I'm like, yo, like, what is this? And then like somebody said, oh, it's just Greek life, yada, yada, yada. And then when I got to Del State, I just kept seeing like, there wasn't any Qs on the yard at the time. And it was like mad Sigmas and Kappas. And the Sigmas is like, no shade to them, but it's like, I didn't feel like I was gonna be shaking my legs like that.
Right.
In the campus, I'm like, y'all too. Mind you, I'm cool with a lot of campus, but I'm like, y'all too pretty for me, bro. No homo, but it's like y'all doing a little bit too extra stuff. So, funny enough, my RA at the time, which is like the residential assistant, and one of my best friends, like they ended up pledging this a year before me, and I was like, what? Like, and then I was talking to a wall from Willingboro, rest in peace to a wall. He became a Q.
Oh yeah.
At I think West Virginia Wesleyan.
Okay.
And I was like, bro, like you was never the type to do stuff like this. Right. And then I started realizing like a lot of the people like some of the refs that I used to hang out with during high school and middle school, like and then some of like the older gentlemen that was at my school. They were all Qs, but they didn't really show it. And I was like, oh, they was exhibiting features that I like.
Right, gotcha.
So at a point, I'm just like, yeah, I kind of want to join this because I feel like it's gonna help me in a networking aspect of lining me up with some guys who really like get to it. And that's really what happened. Like, and then that's all she wrote. So,
but the Divine Nine is more so of about service, right?
Yeah.
And it's about brotherhood, sisterhood. It's about uplifting each other.
Yeah, the whole I think it's a good thing for communities who are seeking. I look at it like this, right? For young gentlemen who are trying to join gangs, like there's no sense, there's no purpose in that, right? Like when you're joining, this is essentially a group, an organization. Same thing what a gang is. It's just it has negative connotations and it's negative attributes. But I feel like if individuals are looking for space to feel welcomed, like Divine Nine or just general organizations, that's where you should lead to joining instead of joining like the other stuff. Right. And I ain't the perfect soul either. Like I had a crazy upbringing myself from a kid perspective, but I figured out how to cut it.
Right.
So, like the Divine Nine, like Greek life is definitely like a good sense of giving you a chance to join a community where at least individuals are on a positive route. So it's been a dope experience. So I crossed in 2019, so it's about to be 5 years this year.
Okay.
So there's a grad chapter looking for you.
I know. I always wanted to do it. I said because I wanted to play SQ as well. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't too late.
They didn't have a line at Lehigh when I got there because I went there first. Then we had a little underground situation at Rutgers Camp, but that fell through.
Yeah.
I owe some people some lickbacks, and I know you watch the show. Yeah. I'm talking to you.
Don't say that now, bro. That gives some jail time.
Yeah, you're right.
That's why y'all wasn't on the yard.
That'll get us some jail time.
True, dude.
Yes, there's still time.
Yeah, true. I thought about it, but
you ain't think hard enough. You got listen. We trying to get you whole right.
Yeah.
For those that might be watching this, that's about to go to college or in college, things like that. Like, I know you can't talk about it in depth, but what's that process like? I know it's probably changed a little bit since you did it. You know what I'm saying? But
it's the same thing like trying to join a basketball team.
Right.
You got to go to an interest meeting.
You got to go to an interest meeting. You got to learn about the organization. Try to connect with individuals. And then you go through a membership selection process. Fill out an application and do what you got to do, and then God willing, if it's for you, it's gonna be for you.
How many was on your line?
5.
5 of y'all.
Yeah.
Also, too, young people that are interested in going to college, any college, and it has nothing to do with joining a Greek fraternity or sorority. Y'all need to do community service.
Yeah.
Everything's required. Start now with the community services because the amount of hours they require by the time you're a sophomore and want to go to the interest meeting or want to go to Rush, y'all can't stockpile those community hours in a matter of a week or two.
Exactly.
True. Plus, and even that's just a good point though, because even if you're not like planning on joining organization like that, community services, like to have on your resume from college, when you put your college applications in, so there's nothing wrong with community service.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, let's get into this coaching thing a little bit. When did you realize that you wanted to start coaching? Like, when did the coaching bug hit you?
Yeah, so I came back home during my winter or summer in my sophomore year, and I was helping out coaching at this AAU team called Team Sauce Elite. in Willingboro. And I was like, this is interesting. Like, because it's like you're trying to, first, you kind of like, you missed the game. So it's like, you can't really play it like that anymore unless you join adult leagues and stuff. So it's like, what's the next best thing? It's like, it's coaching. And I feel like everyone can't coach. So that's where I had to figure out, like, can I actually coach?
Right, gotcha.
So it's like, can the students or the young gents be receptive to me? Can I be receptive to them? Like, do I have the patience? Because you need patience.
Oh,
Yes. Bird got a lot of patience, like a lot of patience, and he been doing this for a minute.
Yeah,
so
true.
it's like, do you have patience? And it's like, can you be sort of empathetic at times? Because especially in this generation, they soft.
Oh man,
I ain't saying it to none of our squad. We got some dogs. But this generation
So-
soft.
definitely.
I haven't been to a West Tech game this year.
I thought you wasn't there yet.
I thought you came to Willingboro. I thought you said you was
No,
from
I
Willingboro.
did.
Oh, that's right.
didn't.
You couldn't. Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
right.
make
That's right.
it.
That's right.
So last year, though, I was doing a whole heap of yelling. Was only there one game. So I don't know about the dogs. Maybe the dogs left, or maybe some of them came in. But what I do know is, whew, and I ain't even on the coaching staff. And I listen. I felt like I was that day.
Yeah, you did.
I
You
wanted
was.
to throw
You
the
might
clip. I wanted to throw the
you know what I'm saying? You
clipboard.
should have came and took a seat. You know what I'm saying? You should have came. But Tracy, you just, what was it, 2 years ago, you were still coaching?
Yeah, but I told Coach Little.
But still, though, starts there. Like, I'm sure you could see.
I had a group
the,
of girls
you know
that showed up in the gym, didn't even know how to dribble a basketball.
It's a lack of
And then,
fundamentals being taught
like,
and everything
didn't
else,
even know
you
the
what I'm
nomenclature of the floor, right? So I'm trying to build it. They're doing great this year.
Yeah.
And the parents was yelling at me, like, I'm like, well, outside of the hour a week.
Right.
What else are they
Because
doing?
What
middle
else are you
school,
doing?
middle school, we only get 2 hours a week, 2.5,
exactly.
3 hours a week to practice. And
You supposed to turn them into Cheryl Swoops.
What am I- How
2 hours.
does that work? When they
Exactly.
came, one practice, we was dribbling so long, I forgot we ain't do nothing else. Because if you can't
Yeah,
dribble,
you can't drill. That's the
Where else you
What
gonna
I'm gonna
what
do?
you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Nah, facts,
and then they
right,
out of
right.
shape. Everybody eating ding dongs,
Yeah.
hot Takis.
crazy.
Y'all coming in the gym with hot Takis in your
Yeah,
stomach.
right. You know what I'm saying?
That's nuts.
Wonder
That's
why
nuts.
your stomach hurting when we doing these sprints. You know what I'm saying? So after you got done with that team,
Yeah, so then I tried to start my own AAU team, and I was like, damn, I don't got enough time for this.
Gotcha,
It's kind of
gotcha.
going. I was trying to look at it from a director perspective.
Right.
I'm still not gonna have enough time for it.
Right.
So after I graduated, the first time I came home, and I started coaching at Willingboro's rec league.
Okay.
So I started coaching there. It's like a middle school. It's like, I think 6th to 8th grade, and that was a dope experience. Like we made it to the championship. It was on like a 10-game win streak. Then I had to go to work, and then I let somebody else coach, and he lost me 2 games. I mean, but then we did our thing, and then we got to the chip. And like it was just painful because it's like we had the game plan, everything was set up. It was like just the simple things, missing layups, not rebounding, and then we tried to come back when it was too late.
Right,
so we
right,
ended up
right.
losing by 3. But it was such a dope experience. And then like a lot of parents like wanted me to start training their kids.
Okay.
So I started training like a couple like middle schoolers here and there. And then after that, I'm like, yo, like, I'm trying to get on the high school staff. So that's why I hit you up. I'm like,
Right.
'cause I remember I hit you up like probably like the year before, but I didn't think I have enough time because of work.
Right.
But then this time, like, kind of just getting my feet wet into my new role, I was able to like make my schedule a little bit more flexible. So yeah.
Look at you, now you on the stand.
you know what I'm saying? They say, how you liking the high school level compared to your middle school level experiences? Like,
So I'm not gonna lie. I feel like my middle school team was a bit more receptive to like pressure than the high school team. I used to give them a airful.
Right.
And these like 11 and 12-year-olds.
Right.
We doing boot camp workouts after not beating a team by 15.
Right.
Like I was one of those coaches. Like, and I had open practices for parents to come in because like I'm not going to. You're not going to. Your kid ain't going to lie and say. Nah, you going to see what we doing. And you know, some parents had their concerns. They text me, oh, you know, you might have been a little bit too hard. I said, nah, I'm setting them up for success. They'll be all right. They'll be all right. And yeah, just at the high school level, it's like they're a little bit more grown. So it's like you get a chance to like be a little bit more transparent. Because they're young men and they about to be out in this world in 2-3 years. And I remember like when I was their age, it was like my coaches were the ones that was giving me that life advice. So it's like we got to pay the same thing forward. So from the high school level, it's been like really interesting. You know, guys, it's just like an interesting mix of guys. It's been and then we, you know, our season's been a little bit roller coaster. So that in itself has been an experience in itself too. So yeah,
roller coaster. He being nice.
He was being real
nice,
eloquent with the description.
You know, we do got a chance to do some things here these last couple games, try to get into the playoffs and see if we can surprise a couple folk. But like I've told you, you know, no returning starters. You know what I'm saying? The starters we got now, they're all coming back. They're all juniors and sophomores in the mix. So
Ground Zero happens a lot.
This is a good experience for them. You know what I'm saying?
Good experience for y'all.
For us, definitely.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? Like I was thinking about it during our year. Like I wish we were juniors.
Right, because that team coming back.
Because our team was really good. Like I used to look at our games. Like I think we was 10-13. But like if you look at all of our losses, it was like between like 1 and 5 points. Like it was just like all the guys that was on the team didn't really play varsity like that. So it was like it's certainly like the same thing. But these guys have a year now to actually develop with each other. Whereas like for us, it was just like this was it.
Yeah, because I got hired late. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and, you know what I'm saying. So we just kind of had to jump in it and go.
So how was it working coaching with this guy?
Yo, it's been great. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like I would say, especially from a staff perspective, like we really mesh all together.
True.
It's like we all coaching at one accord, and he's very receptive to things that we say. Like, and he doesn't shy away from getting us all involved. Like everybody that sits on that bench as a coach is involved.
So do you see the difference as being under him as a staff member versus playing for him as a player? And also, too, do you see him being able to develop you enough so you can go do your own thing?
Yeah, nah, for sure. Like from a player perspective, like I was cool with Bird and Miller. Like I treated them like big bros. So like on the floor, like I used to talk to him, and like literally the stuff that I'm telling the point guards to do now is the same thing that I was doing with Bird, and it helped out so much. Like simple things like, yo, they gotta do this, we gotta run this, or yo, this play work, let's run it back, like things like that. And it's like sometimes like me and him would communicate so much when I was on the court. He'd be like, yo, like, you might have to play the whole game.
Yeah.
Yo, like if you need a break, I'm just call timeout. Like, and
so like, looking down the bench, like, yeah, bro, timeout.
Yeah, like it was one of those where it was like we was really built in. And then from the coaching staff perspective, it's like the same thing. It's like, yo, like we gotta do XYZ with the guys, and like, or we gotta work on this specifically on practice. Like it'd be times where they'll go watch film, and I'll take care of like some of the younger guys, and like we really like mesh together from
work well together.
Yeah. Definitely. So it's been pretty cool. And then like I just help out, especially like on the stats. Like I'm like the numbers guy. So
definitely,
like looking at things live.
Clearly,
yeah. looking at things live during halftime. Even like just taking analysis after the games, like looking at stretches, like how we did. Five games in, looking at different metrics and just trying to see like what can we do that's different. Right. This is what we're looking at right now. Like what can we do? So it's been really cool. And then like getting draw up plays. Like it's been really cool. Like and then like seeing them work too is good because like he trusts you, and then like you actually providing that product it's been dope. It's been dope
because it's like. You know, cuz you played the game, you coached the game.
Yeah.
It was like a 30-second timeout. By the time you tell me what to tell them, the timeout's over.
Yeah.
There they go. Tell them.
He's like, draw it
up. You got it. Definitely. Love having you on the staff, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then he's right with he used the Game Changer app because it's all right there. We look at it at halftime, so we know what to tell them we need to do better at because, you know, before he got there, we whoever was keeping stats had a little pencil.
But ain't it different that everything is like technology?
Yeah.
Right?
1 assist. Block shot. A little pencil, pencil paper.
Because I was going to get a paper and pencil for high school, so now I know I need an app for that.
Yeah, it's
Game
called Game
Changer is
Changer.
free.
App.
It is. It's
right
super
on his
clean.
iPad. Yeah,
Super clean.
I
Yeah.
need that. Let me
Look,
go in and invest
definitely.
in it over the summer so I can be ready for high school.
Yeah.
Definitely,
You can do it right on your phone
Yeah,
too.
you can do it on your phone too.
Yeah,
right on our
actually,
phone.
like when I was coaching at AAU, my assistant coach was the one that put me on. So I was like, this joint tough.
Yeah.
So during the fall and the summer, that's what we was using. Bird was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
he said we got something new."
You know what I'm saying? We got something because then, like after the game, we in our coaches group text. He send it out to everybody, so everybody got it. We can send it out to the kids. You know what I'm saying? So they could watch it, and it's like it's
Real
detailed.
time. Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like it's
super
real.
detailed. Look into that.
Nah. It's definitely a help. But yeah, I just want to let you know that since I got you here, man. You definitely, I appreciate what you're doing.
Appreciate you.
Definitely integral part of the staff. And like you said, we mesh well. Like even like age wise, we got me and Jeff for the elders. You know what I'm saying? Then you got like him, and then you got Lil and Ivan, you know what I'm saying? So we got a nice age, you know what I'm saying? So we can, you know, touch on everything there. You know what I'm saying? So now we just gotta handle our business. We got a tough one on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Well, this will be out after Tuesday. So episode 119, let you know how we made out with these couple games. See if we can backdoor our way into this postseason and try to make some noise. You know what I'm saying? Try to make some noise. Couple more questions before we get out of here. Number one, let's talk about Lil Ooze.
Yeah.
What is Lil Ooze's name? Because I just call him Lil Ooze.
So his name is Akim. Everybody
Akim,
call him
okay.
AK for short.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clearly you don't.
I just got Lil Ooze. You talking about you gonna call him Sweetie? That's the same. Lil Ooze. That's what they used to call me, Lil Bird. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't say no such a wire. Like, what's up, Lil Bird? You know
That's how I do pronounce your name right.
Yeah, such a wire.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sure.
How's your son?
He just turned 7 on the 23rd.
Oh, you got a big son.
Yeah.
He be in the gym all the time. You know
So
what I'm
is
saying?
he involved in any sports?
Yeah, he played basketball, soccer, and football, flag football right now.
Okay.
So just trying to get his feet wet in the scene and trying to see what he wants to do eventually.
You know, baseball is always a good sport too.
Baseball expensive though.
It's a great sport.
Yeah, it's expensive though.
Nah, you gonna be the
I gotta make sure I budget right for that.
before the
Soccer's expensive.
All you gotta do is buy cleats.
some shin guards.
Well, right now they're young, so it's like they're not really what they're working on right now is all development. So they
Okay,
really haven't touched and when they do play, they really ain't really too aggressive.
Right, got you.
But
Got you.
eventually, you know.
Now you gonna be that dad that's gonna want to coaching all the way up
So
through.
it's funny because he's the one that be mentioning it all the time.
Okay.
He like yo, like when you gonna coach me? He like, you coaching all these dudes. When you gonna coach me? And I'm like, I don't know if I want to coach you, yo. Like I don't want to be that dad that's
I feel you.
that's always everywhere. Like sometimes like the kids need to get off their leash. And I feel like once your dad is coaching you, he's training you, it's like you always gonna look to him like, dang.
Right.
Did I do it right?
Right, true.
Because like you don't want the post game talk. Like I just want to train him. I'm like, yo, this is what your coach said you need to do.
Right, so this
get
is
in
what-
the gym, we'll
right,
work on that,
right,
and I'm gonna come
gotcha.
to your games. I'm gonna watch. At the end, I'm gonna be like, yo, what you think you did?
Right.
Like,
Got you.
Because I didn't really have like nobody really tell me that. It's just like the coaches. So it was just like whatever y'all said, bet I'm gonna work on that the next game. Like I remember Millie used to say, he said, yo, bro, like I know you lock up, but maybe we kind of need like a couple points some days. Like cause like I'll either have like maybe 9 or I'll just score like 3 points.
Right.
But
facts.
I didn't care because I just wanted to win.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
I was
true,
worried
true.
about shutting down whoever
True.
was playing
That's true.
and running the
And
damn
running
offense.
Nah, true,
So,
indeed.
and we had guys who could put the ball in the basket,
True.
so it was like I wasn't really obligated to
Right.
score.
True.
So Billy be like, yo, it'll be good to get 10 a game for you, though. Like, and I'm like, all right. So a couple games, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this. Like,
get some buckets.
yeah, let me go get some buckets real quick. But yeah, so I think for him, it's like I just want him to grow, and I don't want to put him on a leash with
Gotcha.
me.
Gotcha.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Now, how important do you feel, you know what I'm saying, for you as a father to be a good role model for him? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like, yo, it's crazy because his mom had just texted me the other day. It was like, he always said he wants to be like you. And I was sitting there, like, he always say that. I was like, who you want to be when you grow up? He like, you.
What's
I
up.
mean, that's cool and all, but I want you to be better than me,
Right,
yo.
I got you.
But it's like conversations that I had later on the line when he grow up. But I think overall, like, it's always great when your kids love you for you. And he looks up to me. Like, I take him everywhere with me. Like, the businesses I run, like, he'll go with me to go run them. Like, anytime I had to go to something at school, like, he'll come out there with me. I bring him around basketball as much as possible. Like,
Definitely.
it's crazy because, like, you know, certain programs, no shade, but, like, you know, we get a chance to, like, create a big family. And it's like so many rules and regulations like we got. So it's like one day I bring him to practice. They like, you can't bring him to practice. Like, he ain't doing no harm.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Chilling,
it's a lot of, he comes to, if not most of the games, all of them. The guys love him. Coaches, players,
everybody, the managers. I
like,
look up, he up there with the managers
like,
eating chips or whatever.
Like, yeah. So he it's just not even just being a good role model, just being a good person.
Got you.
Cause certain things, like, you know, these kids nowadays, they don't realize, like, he's spoiled. Right, and it's not from me; it's from his grandma,
Got you.
his mom. Like, I have to be bad cop.
Don't do that.
I have to be bad cop sometimes, but I'm teaching him, like, life values.
Right,
like,
But I'm gonna just say this,
Yeah.
and this isn't a testament to who you are. There's a lot of young men who can't say, "I want to be like my dad."
yeah,
So to hear him say that, and to know you're his superhero,
You had to get applause for that.
and in him wanting to be like you,
Yeah.
he's definitely going to be better.
Yeah,
and
that's
that's the again, the word evolution. That's what happens when you're in their lives and they see you and they adore you and they look up to you. They want to be you, but they know they want to do better because they know you'll be proud of them if they do.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that from experience as a mother, raising girls, and I guess as a grandmother too. But, you know, and as somebody in the community that people look up to. You know, my thing is, if they can honestly say that, if he says that, and he's coming from a place of love, right? Because you got to lead with love.
Yep. True. Yeah.
Embrace it. And just know, like, you one of the many out here.
Yeah.
You know?
I appreciate that.
Proud. Definitely proud. You know what I'm saying? It's always good when you see your former players and former
Doing
students
well.
doing well, doing
Yes.
great. It's like,
And he's
I
doing well.
would like to think I had just a little bit to do with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you want to know
He looked
so
up to me a little bit, I think.
like,
You want to know so funny though? Like, he was like one of the first people I had told I was about to have a kid that early, and he was like, "Shit, I already knew." he's like, "I already knew. I just waited for you to tell me."
got my pulse on everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. Clothing line. You know what I'm saying? I know because you know I follow you on your social media and all that. I know even when you was at Del State, you know what I'm saying? I see the ads and the promos and all of that. What's up with that? Is it still rolling? Or are you bringing it back?
I got it on right now.
Okay.
So, at first it started off with my roommate my freshman year and one of my best friends from Baltimore. We was just like trying to figure out ways to make money in school, honestly, because like it was some of them nights was rough. Calf closed at 8 p.m. You starving for the next 4 hours, like. And, you know, you try to go party on the weekends. Everybody got split $5 to go get some. Like, we was tired. So it started off Slum City Worldwide, made like 2 designs, pushed that out. Everybody's like, oh, this is cool. And then I started trying to take it serious. So I was trying to get the guys like to, you know, start formulating things right. So, you know, talking about business and getting our organization right. And so for me, it's like once I see you're not on the same mindset, I'ma just retract.
Got you.
But I'm make sure that you get your flowers.
Got you.
So after a while, it was just like things wasn't clicking. I guess like people weren't really as engaged as I was because I seen the vision. I guess they didn't really see it, but I guess or they didn't really want to like help improved the situation. I guess I don't know what happened, but shout out to Mike and Tyus, because like without them, the brand really wouldn't have started. And I always give them their flowers. And then I came home, was pushing some stuff out, did like a little photo shoot in Philly at this graffiti pier, and like I just started seeing like I'm like, yo, this kind of getting a little bit bigger. So my senior year is when things really started to click, because like I was just like I was getting in touch with designers. I was getting my clothes done from scratch. Then like I took advantage of some of the stuff I was doing on campus. So like being SGA president, being an RA, like, you know, people are coming to my room. I'm sitting down with people. So I was homecoming. You know, we always get like artists that come in for the homecoming concert. So I had got a couple artists in the clothes. Took some pictures with them, like Meg Thee Stallion, Moneybagg Yo, Stunner for Vegas, the baby, and then after that, things just started to skyrocket, and I was like, "Yo, it's Sean moving real smooth."
So, what is the name of it?
So it's called Slum Apparel. So right now it's called Slum Apparel. So Slum stands for Succeed, Lead, Unify, Motivate. I'm about to, and the reason why like it doesn't seem like it's not being ran no more is because like I'm on this like whole rebranding journey, and I'm not really trying to rush it.
I got you.
Like I still sell clothes, but it's not really like I don't really market it. So like it's the business is still getting done, but not as much as it like I used to like show it visibly. And then once COVID happened, that really messed me up because the in-person interactions I was having shut down. And then you had to go to this digital marketing space, and I was not ready for that. I was not ready. So trying to push out a brand on just strictly social media was difficult because you can't go to pop-up shops no more. Everybody was scared to come outside. Thought it was the end of the world.
And then shipping was slower.
Shipping was slower. True. Manufacturers are trying to charge you an arm and a leg now because supply chain was messed up. I'm like, dang, man, like this hit hit me at the worst time. I just graduated. I'm trying to get into my role. Like y'all trying to tax me more money I'm supposed to like. But then after that, rebranded the logo. So it's the logo that we use now. And then the last thing I ever dropped was these sweatsuits that I got. So like these, I be pushing them Jones. Like people just be buying off my website. I was like, oh y'all still checking it out? Like
that's what's up.
I brought y'all some stuff.
Let's get to that. We like this.
So I brought the sweatsuits.
Jesus.
I ain't know what sizes y'all wore. So
we like gifts.
So we just was talking about sizes here before you came. So my size ain't right.
So what size do you think you wear?
I'm a large.
Okay.
No, I'm a real live large.
So we got a couple colors. We got like tan. This olive one that we got pink for the ladies. I think I got like gray and black in here. But yeah, I brought y'all some stuff. Whatever size you wear.
How they run? I wear like this is extra large right here.
It's like a slim fit, so it's like
you got 2X.
Yeah, I might.
If you got 2X, I go with 2X.
Yeah, give him a 2X, and that's a pretty color for him.
Yeah, it's a 2XL.
That is nice.
Yeah. And then we sell large.
Okay. Yeah, we like gifts.
All right. See what I got here. I got the black. The large.
You got another color large?
What color are you thinking?
Now, you know what? Because I got these mint green blazers that somebody bought me for Christmas. Them things. Did you see the picture last week?
Yes, I did.
Everybody was like, yo, them feet pieces is hot.
So
I
you're
can
welcome.
do black.
You're welcome. You want the black?
I do the black.
All right.
Because I can rock them with the black. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Just make sure y'all wash in cold water and delicate dry.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What?
You got washing cold.
So the
no
thing
shrinkage
about
and stuff like that, right?
So the thing about
I wash it cold anyway. I was just
me too.
Yeah, so the thing about clothing sometimes when you're building it from scratch is the manufacturers.
Yes.
Okay.
And this last one, like they'll tell you they understand what you're saying,
right,
but they really don't. And you send out measurement sizes and you get the clothes and you measure it yourself. It's like,
that's not what I said.
What were y'all doing?
Right, this is not
But
it.
you already paid like $5-6 grand.
Right, yeah, to get all that.
And when you get your sample, so it's always my suggestion. Always get a sample. But even when you get the sample, they may do the sample right and then mess up the other 100 that you ordered. So these ones were like, it's great for the whole entire year. Like my mom wears this during the winter without no coat.
Okay.
That's how warm it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been cool though. It's been cool.
Definitely appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know
So I just what I decided to do was I expanded my business outside of clothing. So I have like DBA, so doing business as underneath. So I do event rentals, and then so I own 2 photo booths that I utilize, and then I opened up another company that does consulting for minority owned businesses in 5 different industries. Okay. So that's been cool.
Like what kind of industries like?
So it's pretty much all the ones that we utilize. So travel, higher ed, wealth, health, and food.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The 5 that us as minorities end up spending the most on.
Yeah,
so helping out with businesses, understanding like their processes. So we have like a team of like different HBCU grads. We work on like finances, personal and business. So understanding like your tax laws, understanding like your personal finances, budgeting and the whole 9, and then looking into like your day to day, like how are you scheduling right? Are you promoting properly? Like. And sometimes he'll do like a secret type of shopper thing. So I went into this shop in Delaware one time, and their food was jumping. But like the scenery, I looked up their Instagram. I said it's a couple things you could clean up that could skyrocket your business. Like even something as simple as having lights in front of the storefront. Okay. Like after 8 p.m., if you open, nobody really gonna know.
Right, because it's dark.
Because it's dark.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's been cool. Like just being able to be an entrepreneur, but also have a job too. Right. Like I always tell people, like everybody wants to be self-employed, but they don't understand the self-employed risk.
You need to drop the bomb on that one.
Like, in the reality of things, like I think it's like 96 businesses fail in like their first 3 years. Small businesses fail in their first 3 years. So everybody who's saying they're an entrepreneur is literally capping or pretty much lying to people. Right. Well, let me not say that. You are an entrepreneur, but your business isn't being ran successful.
Right.
But I'm trying to figure out why, because I heard a lot of like, because I'm not a really TikTok person, but like this guy's on TikTok, entrepreneurs that speak, and this guy's like a millionaire, and he was like, but I got a 9 to 5. Yeah. Like, he's like, my 9 to 5 funds my dream. Yeah. And my dream is making a meal, but my 9 to 5 is, he said, and also too, my 9 to 5 gives me the health benefits, and it gives me the pension, you know what I mean? 401k. Right. He was like, so like anybody that tells you don't have a 9 to 5 because you're just gonna strictly be an entrepreneur, it's a real big live risk that you might not want to take.
Right. Yeah. Right. I always tell people, I always tell them like, whatever you make a year at your job, you have to make anywhere between 5x or 10x that to solely quit your job in your business. And a lot of people are not doing that. Yeah, so the reality of things is like, find a business that creates a nice little extra income per month and keep your job. Right. But the thing is, it's about what you do with your money. Right. Now, money allocation and how you distribute it within your finances is really what's key. Like, how do you invest your money? Like, how do you save?
That is a conversation for a whole nother day. Yeah. He getting ready to break it down for the people.
We're going to have part 2.
Yeah, we got to have a ooze part 2 and just deal with allocating and all
that's a good point.
All the stuff I need to.
That's a good point. I hope y'all listening out there. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all listening. First of all, for my young folk, do you see the hustle and the drive? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's doing things, you know what I'm saying? And being successful at those things. So
that part.
You can't be lazy out there and then sit around and ask yourself why. You know what I'm saying? Why I don't have this, or why I can't get it, why I can't do it. You got to do it.
Yeah. And the biggest thing to that is I ask for help. Right. Like, I wasn't scared to ask for help, and I wasn't scared to say I didn't know. Right. Like, I think that's the biggest thing nowadays. People are scared not to know something, and then they're scared to ask for help.
But you know what I find, and then I'm not going to go off on a tangent, but what I find that, and even in my age bracket, I'm embarking upon new things that I don't know. So when you go to people and be like, hey, listen, I have this question, sometimes we don't want to give out information, especially when
gatekeeping.
Gatekeeping, and they look like us. Right. And I go to you because number one, I'm not prideful. If I'm confused or I have questions, I always ask. I'm a person that asks. I'm never too old to learn. Because once you feel like you stop learning, guess what? Your life may be over. Right? Because every day is a day of learning. But when you go to people like, listen, I got a question. Can you kind of guide me? Can I get help? I don't,
We're systematically brainwashed. Our culture. The reason why is because of our predecessors.
Right, absolutely.
We're systematically brainwashed, and that's why only a few of us end up making it out every periodically, because we're systematically brainwashed. And the reality of it is, we're not gonna be able to unbrainwash people.
Right.
So that first person you may have went to for that advice may not worked out, but I'll guarantee you there's 100 people that look like us in the same space, and maybe 5 may end up giving you the information you want. But you got to keep trying.
Right. So and I know I agree, but it's just so crazy because you know when you let your guard down because I'm willing to ask questions.
You be vulnerable.
Yeah, and people be like,
look at you crazy.
Right. Yeah.
And that's a. Yeah, going to
conversation another day. Conversation for another day. So, we're going to bring you back.
Yeah, he's definitely coming back. We're going to talk about this business and options.
After basketball season and maybe when the spring hits.
Yeah, we definitely going to bring him back. You know what I'm saying? Because as you see, he has a wealth of knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for you, though. So, like, what was your thoughts on our senior year, your first year coming in? Cause I never really got the chance to ask you. And then, in addition to that, like, how'd y'all really feel about me? Cause I know we talk about it a couple times at practice that, like, they had some guy over me coming in. They had some point guard that they thought was going to be the new lead. And I was, oh my God, I was giving him the works. I said, oh, all right.
Yes, indeed. So, first of all, I'm going to make this quick. But first of all, I knew nothing of West Tech.
Yeah.
I got the call from shouts out to Jeff Haddock, you know what I'm saying, the old Willingboro coach.
Yeah.
He hit me up. He knew I wasn't coaching on that whole Camden High situation that just went down. That following year, I think I was helping out at Pennsauken or something.
Yeah.
But he knew I wasn't coaching and whatnot. And the spot opened up. It was kind of late. And he was like, yo, West Tech needs a coach. And I'm like, What's West Tech? like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I applied. They brought me in for an interview. They was like, all right, we'll let you know. I was like, all right, cool. They called like the next day or so. Like, yo, can you come back for the second interview? Like, okay, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? And I got the gig. So now, you know, I had already told Antoine, you know, once I got another gig, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to bring you on staff as well. Mike was still there, the freshman coach, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to him doing this thing as a VP now. But, you know, now it was late in the game, you know what I mean? But they were in the fall league. Jeff, my assistant coach who's had on the show, had him in the fall league and whatnot. So me and Antoine was like, let's go check out, see what we working with and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they're out there playing. We saw some things. I ain't going to say no names, you know what I'm saying? But he's right. We had one particular guy. We was like, oh, we good. We gonna just start with him, you know what I'm saying, and we'll work around that and whatnot. Well, I guess must have got word of that or something because come tryouts and practice and all that type stuff. It was like, all right, well, this is what we're going to do now. We had to adjust as coaches do, you know what I'm saying? So, I tell you, for me though, and you know, and Miller, maybe he'll get you on go on his show and you can answer that same question. But you was one of the hardest working. You know what I'm saying? You had everybody's ear. You know what I'm saying? All them guys loved you. You know what I'm saying? And you had point guard skills and abilities. You know what I'm saying? So it was a no-brainer. After you know what I mean? Clear leader. And you can kind of see now with the things that he's doing now, how those leadership skills were even back then. You know what I'm saying? He was a coach on the court. I mean, he's right. Plenty of times, me and Miller like, yo, what you say, do it. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't have to wait. Like now, like it seems I got to coach every possession. Right. You know what I'm saying? With him, it was like I got it, coach. I know what we need to do here. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like you said, I wish a couple of y'all were juniors, because we were senior heavy, but a couple of y'all, I wish y'all was coming back because if like you and a couple other folk came back with Lawrence and Isaiah and
we'd have been nasty.
Because you figure, think about it. That second year there, we went to the sectional semifinals.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So if we had a couple more pieces, you know what I'm saying? It'd have been something special, but nah. You was our guy.
I wish you could have reclassed at West Tech. I would have did it.
I would have did it.
I would have did it.
Yeah, nah. I like that squad though. I mean, cause y'all made it easy for us. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how you go into a new situation, especially when you got a team full of seniors. They might be like, these jokers. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But they liked what we was doing, and you know what I'm saying? They was receptive, and even though we was, like you said, 10-13 that year, but if you look at those 13 losses, we was in every game.
Every
you know what I'm saying? We was in just about every game, you know what I'm saying? So, you was our guy.
I appreciate
and I definitely appreciate you, and I appreciate you being on staff now. Before we get out of here real quick, any future plans? Just, I guess, keep doing what you're doing and being great, I guess?
Yeah, just continue to try to scale the businesses, and then just continue to try to figure out ways to really get in tune in the Jersey community. Like, I think being at Delaware for so long, so I always try to go back there because that's where I built, like, where I really started growing up as a young man. But now it's like really trying to get into the weeds and needs of like what's going on in Burlington County, right? Like, who's who,
right? Like,
where can I be of assistance? Who can I leverage? Who can leverage me? And then just trying to figure out how to be a young black man in this world, like, and paying it forward to the new generation.
Facts.
Yeah.
Let these folk know where they can get you, where they can your websites, your social medias, all that good stuff.
For sure. So website is Slum SLUM Apparel APPAREL.com. Instagram is Black Bill Gates BLXCK.BillGates. And all my businesses will be underneath that bio. So
that's what's up.
And we'll post them here too. So
facts.
you know.
Facts.
My producer does a really good job.
He seems like a great guy.
The verdict's still out on that.
Any shout outs, anything you want to give?
Man,
Floor is yours.
Shout out to West Tech. Shout out to Coach Bird. Shout out to the Birdcage. Man, shout out to everybody just getting to it, man. Let's just continue to be great. Man, appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Facts. Yeah, my boy.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? Definitely this was, and we bringing you back because like Tracy said, yeah, we was about to go into a whole, this is about to be our first 2-hour episode and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? We up there with drink champs, 2 hours in this piece. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we definitely gonna bring you back so you can talk too because, they need to, especially the young folk. Young, old, whoever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely somebody that's actually doing it and, has that.
Because everybody need a little guidance when it comes to finances.
Facts.
Trust and believe.
Facts. So we'll definitely talk about that. Just again, just keeping my mom in prayers, you know what I'm saying? Yep. She's home, you know what I'm saying, doing much better, getting stronger by the day. But, we wanna pray her up to that 100% level, you know what I'm saying? Just shouts out to everybody that continues to watch, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I had people with our little our unscheduled hiatus for the last couple of weeks, people reaching out like, yo, what's up? Like, where y'all at? What you doing? When's the next one coming out? It's like, we got it. Don't worry. We still rocking and rolling. Just with some life happened real quick for a couple of weeks, you know what I'm saying? But we are back at it. Don't forget, these are going to drop every Wednesday now. We changed from Monday nights to Wednesday nights. So, Wednesday nights, tune in, please. Cousin Tracy, I love you. There is no Birdcage without you, you know what I'm saying? And like you said earlier, yeah, I missed not doing this the last couple of weeks, so I'm glad, we're back at it, you know what I'm saying?
So real quick, I'm not going to go on no real high thing, but for those that watch, the mothers, the young women, the older women, we lost the queen of the arts. Sydney King brought dance to Camden. She brought it to Camden in 1946, I believe it was. Wow. She opened up the first dancer school. She was here for a mighty long time. I said her last year in the building, the 8th and Pine, I believe was 1999. And she groomed all of us. I danced from the time I was 3 to the time I was 43. Wow. She was there, her daughters, the staff, they helped us build strength. They helped us learn about self-esteem. They helped us build character. They helped us build friends. I have friends that I went to dancer school with that we're now family, and it was just something that we needed, something every Saturday. I used to go to dancer school on Saturday. I used to get there, first class was 10. I was a student teacher by the time I was 9, 10 years old. And I would be there to 8, 9 o'clock at night. And it was jazz, ballet, and I'm a tapper. Anybody that know me know I'm tapper. I'm an amazing tapper, but she geared me to learn how to do ballet and dance on point. She built me, my self-esteem. Just all of us. She was an amazing woman. She was 104 years old when she passed away, and she ironically passed away on a Saturday, and that was the day of dance for us in the city. And it's just to think about her makes my heart smile. It makes my look back on my life and make me understand and appreciate. We had people that helped us develop. And to all my dance family, we've always given her flowers, but we will continue to pay homage to her through the art. I'm now back tapping again.
Nice.
It will be posted. There's a recital May 26th.
I can't
will
wait.
be performing.
I
It's
can't
been
wait.
a long time. I'm trying to get back in sync with my feet and my mind, but you know, it's amazing. And again, shout out to Miss Sydney King,
Rest in
the
peace.
dance queen. Rest in peace. Our prayers go out to her and her family. And God, it was a great run for her. 104.
Yeah. And you said she got called home on Saturday.
On a Saturday.
God was like, yo, I need you to teach this
Yo,
class.
I got this class for you.
I need you to
There's
teach
some
this class
dancing
up
that
here.
need to be
You know what
done
I'm
up
saying?
here.
Got to clean this up here.
Yes,
you know what I'm
Lord.
saying? I need your expertise.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Well, another one down, cuz. Episode 118. Once again, thank you, bro. My man Ooze over here. The lovely Cousin Tracy. And I am Sechuayo, a.k.a. Coach Bird. I'm the host of the BYRDCAGE Show, and I'll talk to you soon. Yes, indeedy.
It was a stone groove, my man.